Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel again. This is Ella Berries Africa. In our today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to make this trendy bubu gown. It's a beautiful bubu gown that was combined with a sequin fabric. If this is what you want, please try and stay to the end so you can understand the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more interesting video. Thank you guys for stopping by. So guys, without wasting much of our time, we are just going to go ahead to today's tutorial. And what we are going to be needing is our chalk, our tape, our scissors, our ruler. And we are needing this sequin fabric and the Ankara fabric you can see on the floor. Then the required measurements include the bust, the hip, the shoulder, the sleeve, the length, the waist, the down waist, and the underbust round. We are needing all this underbust round and down waist because the person is having a big tummy, so we really need all these measurements so the shape can come out fine. So I went ahead to fold my fabric first in order not to waste much time. So in folding it, I used my hip divided by 4 plus about 2 inches to 3 inches. So I ruled out my starting line, and next I'm going to get my vertical measurement. And the first is my armhole. I'm using 8 inches. I'm using 8 inches for my armhole, and for my bust point I'm using 11 inches because this person has the big side. Then for the under bust I'm using 14 inches. Yeah, I'm using 14 inches. For the waistline I'm using 16.5, and then for the hip line I'm using 25 because the person is on the high side, the big size. Use a big size person. So I'm going to mark that off. So after marking that, I'm going to measure my length. Of course, my length is 60. My length is 60. I'm going to be adding 2 inches for hemming allowance. I'm going to be adding 60 inches for 2 inches for hemming allowance. I'll just use my ruler to rule that and my chalk to highlight that. So after doing that, after marking all my vertical points, next I'll go ahead and mark my rounds. I'll go ahead and mark my rounds. So to mark my rounds, I'm going to start with my shoulder. My shoulder divided by 2, that's what I'm marking, and I'll trace that down to the armhole. I'll come on the bust line. I'll divide my bust by 4. I'll divide my bust by 4 and I'll just add 2 inches to that. Divide my bust measurement by 4. You can also do that to yours. You divide your bust measurement by 4 and then you add about 2 inches. Add about 2 inches or 1.5 inches depending on how big you want it. So I added 1.5 here. So I'll trace that to the armhole, and on the under bust I marked I divided by 4. I divided my under bust round by 4, and I added 2 inches here instead of 1.5. Yeah, I joined it to the bust, and then on the waistline I also divided by 4 and I added 2 inches just like I did for my on the bust. Then on the down waist I divided by 4 and I divided my under bust, my down waist by 4, and I also added 2 inches. So notice it's only on the bust line that I added 1.5 inch. Then on the hip line I divided by 4 and I also added 2 inches, just like so. I'm going to join it like this. So then I'm going to use my ruler to trace that down to the hem line, just like I'm doing, just down to the hem line. Yeah. Then for the armhole curve, I just use my hand to curve it naturally. I prefer using my hand, but you can go ahead and use your armhole curve. So for the neckline, I'm going to be using a neck width of 3 inches because the front is going to be a V-neck. So I'm using a neck width of 3 inches. And for the front back neck depth, I'm using for the front neck depth, sorry, I'm using 6 inches. For the back neck depth, I'm going to be using 1.5 inch. So I'm just going to curve it this way, like this. So I'll go ahead, use my scissors to cut this out. I slanted my shoulder by 1/2 inch, using 1/2 inch. So I'll go ahead and cut this out. Cutting this out, I'll cut it out without cutting out the neck, so I can use it to cut out the back panel before I cut out my neck. So I'll go ahead and lay this again, fold my fabric just like I did. I folded my fabric now again, and I place this on it. So I left out 1 inch for the zipper. That's what I'm marking. 1 inch for the zipper. Then I'm removing the zip budge on that waistline. I went in by 1/2 inch, and then I trace it down to the bust line and then to the hip line. That is for the back budge, the zipper budge. So I'll go ahead now and cut out the neck round for the back and trace it. Yes, this is the neckline for the back. So I'm going to use my scissors to cut out the remaining parts, following the front markings. I'll just go ahead and cut out the back just like this. So on this zipper parts, I'm cutting out the front neck, just the front neck. So I'm just going to open up the zipper part for the back just like this. I'll cut out that zipper budge and then open up the front part. Open up the back part, the zip. After I must have removed the zip budge, I'll use my scissors to open up the zipper because it's supposed to be 2. So that's what I did. So next, I'm just going to cut out that slanted area for the front. I'm just going to cut it out just like this using my scissors. So with this, we are done with cutting out the bodies. We are done with cutting out the bodies. We are going to, this is what the back looks like. As you can see, this is what the back looks like. So I'm just going to chalk the wrong side so I don't mix it up, because this fabric, the wrong and the right side is looking the same. So I'm chalking it. So next, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the sleeve. So I'm using a pattern for the sleeve. I'm just going to draw this straight line in order for me to be able to know the starting line and to make it straight. So I'm going to go ahead and measure about 9 to 10 inches rectangle. 9 to 10 inches for the width of the rectangle, And then for the length of the sleeve is about 12 inches. So that's what I'm going to measure from that starting line, 12 inches like this. And then I'll just freely make my armhole cuff, my sleeve cuff, my cap sleeve, the cap of my sleeve. I have a detailed tutorial on how to cut a sleeve, so if you are interested you can go ahead. So next I measured my sleeve mouth and I just added them 2 inches to it, so I joined that. So from the from the tip of the sleeve I went down by about 4 inches, and from that 4 inches I came down again by another 4 inches. So I'm going to rule those lines. I'll rule those lines. Why did I do that? Because I'm going to be adding a sequence. It's going to this. When you look at the style, you see that there's a sequence at the middle of the sleeve. Yes. So I'm just going to label it right now. I'll cut it out and then label it using my scissors. So if you have been watching me to this moment, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more interesting videos. So I'm going to go ahead and label this 1, 2, 3 so I don't forget. Yeah, I'll label it 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to cut it, split it out using my scissors just like this. So this one is going to be an Ankara fabric. I'm going to cut it on fold it, and for this, then this part here is going to be a sequence. I'm going to cut it on fold, and the same thing will be applied to this, which is an Ankara fabric. So the sequence will be in the middle. Yes, the sequence will be at the middle. So we are done with cutting the sleeve. We'll just place it on our fabric next. So yes, next we'll go ahead and cut out the pockets. And to cut out a pocket is just the normal way that we cut out a pocket. So we are going to, I'm just going to use 9 inches to 12 inches, 9 inches by 12 inches, just like this. Yes, and then I'll make a curve like this, and I'll come down here by 1 inch and then slant it. Yeah, so I'll use my scissors to cut this out. Very simple, very simple, like this. Yeah. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to cut this into 2 pieces. I'll just fold my fabric again and cut it again. So with this I think we have come to the end of today's tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe. Your subscription is very important to me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and then turn on the notification bell for more interesting videos. I will be expecting to see you in my next video. So I just folded it now, another fabric, placed it on it, and I'm cutting it out now. So in my next video I'm going to be showing you how to make that sequence design. So please don't stay to watch the next video, the part 2 of this video. So if you have any question, you can drop a message on the comment section, and I'll be glad to pick it up from there. So see you guys in the part 2 of this video, where I'll be making that sequence design. Thank you all for watching. Bye.